He said, I'm already enjoying myself.
Yeah. All right. Sometimes I guess we need to free ourselves and have something to, you know. I'm here with my sister, I'll say my mother, my love, my everything. Finally, she is here enjoying herself here in the motherland. You understand? Alright, so I will let her introduce herself again.
Yes.
And where she come from.
Yes. But before I do that, if you have not clicked that little red button down there that said subscribe, please subscribe to his channel.
All right.
Because he's taking you all over the place. We've got videos, we've got pictures, we've got TV, we've got stories, we've got news, we've got everything. Subscribe.
Alright. Let's roll it.
Let's do it.
So where exactly are you from?
Okay, yes.
And your name?
Right.
Let's go.
So I go by many names. My mother
really?
gave me the name Sydney. Here, because I was born on Monday, my name is Adua.
Yeah, Adua.
Adua. But back in the States, they call me Sid, Big Daddy, Golden Eagle, Goddess, all types of
All
stuff.
for you?
All for me.
Why?
Because I'm great at everything I do.
I see. You look so beautiful here too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm from Oakland, California.
Oh, that's great. So, finally, you are here in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly brought you here? To Ghana?
Yeah, to Ghana.
Yeah.
Well, originally I wanted to move out of the States. A lot of people are coming back from the States are trying to escape the political and systematic racism that we face there. So that's one of the main reasons. But also because I love to travel and I love to explore, and why not come to Africa? Why not come to Ghana specifically? When everybody here has made it so easy and open for Black people and Africans in the States to come back. Why not?
I see. So, for your coming, when you choose Ghana, what did you research or got to know about Ghana before you make, oh, I'm going to Africa, let me choose Ghana?
Yeah. So it definitely helped that I came those 2 weeks before in the summer of 2018. But beyond that, I chose Ghana because it's a beautiful place with beautiful people. And additionally, it has so many spaces and places and venues for opportunity for both Africans and Africans in America alike. There's vast amounts of land, there's vast amounts of things to explore, things to do, people to talk to, people to meet. So Ghana seemed like a no-brainer, and it seemed like it would help transitioning to the continent be a lot easier.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, as you enter Ghana, where have you been before?
I've
Here
been
in Ghana.
All over the place.
All over the
All
place.
over the place.
All over the
Let
place.
me tell y'all.
Meaning you have a lot of experience here in the motherland.
Yes.
I see.
You have to. You can't come here and stay in one place.
I see. So where have you been?
Okay, y'all. Are you ready?
Yeah,
I think they're
let's
ready.
really.
I've been to, of course, Cape Coast. Of course, I landed in Accra. I went to Takoradi.
Oh, have you been to Takoradi?
I have been to Takoradi. I've been to
Busia.
Buzua.
Yeah.
Which they do surfing there. The waves are fantastic. It's really a cool little travel spot.
Very cool place. Very beautiful place.
Yeah.
You see, have you been seeing these places where you are back in the States? Have you been seeing such places on your TVs, on your news?
Most definitely. But not in Africa. They show you places that look like this, that they wish were as beautiful as this, but in places way far off. They never show you the beautiful parts of Africa.
Yes, so that's what we keep on preaching now, They are bad to the extent that they won't show the beauty side of Africa.
This is true.
But let's roll it. Go to Busia and...
where else? There's a small, between Elmina and Cape Coast, there's a small village.
Oh, okay. Is it
Bocano?
What's the name?
I think it's Bocano.
Bocano.
Maybe.
Bacano.
Maybe.
Bacano.
Maybe. I think I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah. We have Bacano.
Yeah.
We have Bacano. It's a town.
Yeah.
Part of Cape Coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like going towards Elmina,
Yes.
on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Been there, and it's kind of like a transportation hub too. There's a lot of stuff that goes on there.
Yeah.
A lot of good food there too.
Yeah, they have a very good food. There's a canoe around. There's a big pond or something there that people used to just have a look at it. Just go and sit down, have a very nice serene, just to relax yourself.
Eat food there, eat delicious fruit like we're eating now, this fresh pineapple and mango.
Yes. In Ghana here, let me tell you this. In Ghana here, everything you take here is fresh.
Everything you touch is gold, okay? This may not look like the color gold, but it's gold.
Let me try.
Do it. Put it in your mouth. Ow! Yum. I know that's hitting right.
It looks so delicious.
It's so juicy too.
Yeah.
Man. Where else have I been? Kumasi.
Yeah. You went to Kumasi?
I went to Kumasi. And I went to, is Kumasi Ashanti region?
Ashanti region.
Yes.
That's Ashanti region.
I was all up in Ashanti region.
Oh,
I was all up in that thing.
I see.
Yes.
You have really traveled here in Ghana.
Yeah.
For how many days or months have you stayed in Ghana?
Yesterday made a month.
It's not up to month.
It's a month yesterday, on the 28th of January, because I arrived on the 28th of December.
And you have managed to do all these rounds.
I even went to Bonri, where they do the kente.
Bonri kente.
Yeah,
that's where they made the kente. That's originally where all the big plenty kente was made from.
And we watched them weave it, and they use their toes too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a machine. They have to use their toes to hold it to get to sew the arrangement.
It was cool.
Oh, nice. Then you have a lot. So how was the feeling like you being around touring Ghana, your first time being in Ghana, just getting the opportunity to tour all these places?
It was fantastic. Honestly, it gave me a larger sense of independence than I've ever had, because I've done a lot of traveling, like I said before, and always on my own. But when you go to Africa, it's a feeling of like, wow, I tackled Africa by myself. You know, this place where they said everything is bad and everything is, you know, not up to par with the States or Europe, and they were completely wrong, and I explored it for myself.
Yeah, so when you came, seen it yourself, like, not what they are saying out there.
Exactly, and that made it so much more empowering. Yeah.
Okay, so I would say, what's next? What's next? You're in Ghana now. I know for sure you are not going back till now.
No.
I heard you want to be here for 10 good years.
Yes, 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm giving myself the first 6 months to a year to just kind of get acclimated and adjusted. And then if everything is working out well and things are going fine, and the ancestors will it, then I'll start doing business and I'll stay for an extended period up to 10 years, if not forever.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So what made you leave the good roads, the beautiful buildings, the beautiful environment, the good living out there back in the States to come and stay here in Ghana?
Honestly, what was the deciding factor was I was done believing and living the lie of consumerism, of, you know, just doing things and buying things to cope with the fact that there's so much other bad stuff going on around you. Like, I think the majority of the reason why people have so much in America in excess is because they don't want to deal with their problems, and they don't want to see America for what it really is. So they rather be in their iPad, be in their tablet, you know? And I wanted to take myself away from that completely. Like, I love nature, I love backpacking, I love walking in the forest with no shoes on, you know? And so I felt like getting back to nature, what better way to do that than also connect with my ancestry, you know?
Wow, very necessary.
Yes,
very necessary.
it's necessary.
I see. So you made mention you want to try being steady the environment for 6 months.
Yeah.
Then later it's good to try to be here forever or 10 years too. Are you trying to marry here, build here, and live here?
That was a question I was dreading. I knew he was going to ask it, y'all. It's always about marriage and children here. Always. Disclaimer. But yeah, it would be ideal for me to get married here and start a family here with an African man, obviously, or an African man from America or somewhere else, but obviously only black. And it would be nice to build here. Like, another large part of me coming to Africa is bringing my nonprofit here, which hopefully will help make the people here more self-sufficient and less reliant on things that they import, or Europe, or other superpower nations like that. But yeah, starting a family and growing myself first and foremost and reaching all the goals that I want to reach is key.
I love that. I love that.
But first the goals. First the goals.
I
Then the
love that.
family.
I love that. But
Yes.
you earlier mentioned
Yes.
you want to make yourself as a street girl, as a hawker,
What does that mean?
to get yourself a good husband. Why that plan?
What is the street
It's-
girl?
it's-
Explain that.
Have you been to a relationship? Some people are duping you because you have a lot, you have money. Why that plan?
I don't know. Because, I mean, I didn't move to Africa for a relationship, and it's not something that I'm prioritizing. I think building relationships and interpersonal connections are fantastic, and I do have somebody that's very special to me that I care a lot about. But I think it's important. Honestly, I think that's one of the big cultural differences between Africa and America.
Yeah.
Yes, we in America, we prioritize family, but the way that I've seen it prioritized here is just like everything doesn't matter. Like, nothing that you've done up until this point in your life matters if you don't have a family. And I hope that's something that I can change the perspective about. Yeah, because I don't know, in the States it's a little bit of an insult to ask a young woman, like, so why aren't you pregnant? Why don't you have kids?
Yeah,
Where's your husband?
You see, they don't know your age, you understand? And you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think most of them coming here come with, they will say, I have 2 children, but I don't have husband. I have 3 children back home. I don't have husband. So that's why I think most of them were asking you questions like that. Oh, are you married? I don't know whether some are interested in you.
Right.
You look beautiful as your age.
Thank you. But it's mostly women asking me where my children are.
Yeah, they want
Yeah.
you to give birth.
Yeah, really badly, apparently. Like, one lady asked me if my uterus was okay. Like, is everything okay? And I'm like, who are you? Like, do you even know me? Like, why do you care if I have children or not? It was
I see.
weird. But as I was saying, in the States, if you ask a young woman that, it's like an insult. Like, what about everything else I've accomplished? Like, nothing in my life matters because I don't have children?
All right.
You
So
know?
now you are planning to get yourself a house here in Ghana, and later try to find yourself a good husband.
Later, yes.
Here. You intend to build any business here?
Yes. So, like I said, I have a nonprofit, and it's called GODS, which stands for Global African Universal Development and Sustainability. And with that, I hope to bring self-sufficiency to Africa. And that means giving people the skills that they need to grow their own food in a large-scale form that can feed their family, build their own structures that will stand and be self-sufficient for years to come. Teach them about their history and other things in the world that they need to know, just improving primary education as a whole, getting people in a place where they understand the importance of land ownership and all of those other important things. And lastly, militarization and survival skills.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
making
That's
sure
great.
people know how to fight for themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to put businesses in place that keep those things that I hold near to me in mind and can elevate the people and bring success and good fortune to small families and large families. Because right now, what I notice is regular people are making do. They're surviving,
Yeah.
but it's only the larger scale businesses or the European businesses with African names who are actually thriving and, have all of everything good, the wealth. So I want to change that.
All right. But I will say this: when you came, how are the people receiving you here?
Yeah, mixed reactions.
Yeah. Can you share?
Yeah, I can. I would definitely say I'm being received with love. Like, even though there's a language barrier and I don't know all of
yeah.
what everyone is saying, I pay attention to faces
The
and
reactions and how, yeah.
definitely reactions. Like, you can tell when you're getting a good reaction or a bad reaction. A lot of people stare at me. A lot of people just kind of like whisper Black American when I walk past, and that's a little bit annoying. What else? Some of the older women definitely stare. Yeah. Depending on what I wear, like, I don't know. In America, we're pretty comfortable with showing our body. Me more so than anything.
Yeah. Sometimes when they see you dressed like that,
like, oh no, and it's a little scary.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find balance with that. But I will say the men are definitely more open. They'll say hi to you. The women, sometimes they'll talk to you, but you probably have to talk to them first.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I'm doing a question. Now you're going to give me a question.
Yeah, because now that we're talking about this, I have a question.
Yeah,
Is it customary for people to greet women? Like, I've been in multiple situations where I've been sitting with my partner and they'll greet him and then completely ignore me.
Is your partner a Ghanaian?
Yes.
See, because they don't know you in the first place, they will greet. They have to. It's like they have to ask permission from the one you are with.
Oh.
They know him. They know him is a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Not a Ghanaian. They don't know maybe the language barrier.
Yeah.
So when they speak to him first, then maybe he would introduce. Oh, this is my girl, or this is my friend.
That's exactly.
Who visited here not long ago. So they can greet him. Then they will say hi.
Yeah.
They can't come straight to you. You see, sometimes people feel like when you get straight to them, the person doesn't know me. Why you just come straight to me? You know, some of them are cool with it, but some of them too, I don't know, say strange. Like just coming straight to me, and you know you have to let them feel like you are not. I don't know how I should put it. You let them feel like you're not harassing them, but making them feel comfortable.
Like you're open to
them. So that's why normally when you are with, like me, if I'm going out with you, when people see me, they know me here. They don't know you. Right. So they'll finally call me. Even if they wanted to say hi to you, but they'll call me. Hey, Erikus, oh, your madam is very beautiful. Oh. Then I will say, oh, she's my friend. You can say hi to you, or something like that. So it's not any bad intention to it for you.
So technically, they would have to give permission.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't want to feel like they are harassing you. They want you to feel, you know.
In a way, that's really polite.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You see, in a way, I want to ask you, for your little experience, ask me this question: is Ghanaian ready to accept our brothers and sisters in diaspora to come and settle here with us?
I think they're on their way to being ready. I think there needs to be some more knowledge given on both sides, because in the States, Black people who love being Black and love the fact that we are African, we make a point to study, to learn about Africa in all of its different places, nations, peoples, groups of people, customs. We make it a point to learn. But what I've noticed is Ghanaians or Africans on the continent sometimes only know what they see on TV and what they see in the media, and that's never true of us, just like it's never true of you all. So I've been in situations where I've gone to visit schools, going to visit, institutions, and people have called me the N-word because they think that's how they connect with me. And I'm like, that's offensive to me, even if it is coming from you. Like, don't call me that. I don't want to hear the N-word when I'm in Africa. It strikes a special chord. It made my eye twitch a little bit. And I think
one thing I would say, you see, some of them doesn't know you guys more. So when they see you, they'll call you Obroni.
Yes.
Yeah, they think all of us are like foreigners.
Yes.
To this place. So that's why sometimes when they see you, you see that children will be saying, hey, Obroni, hi, Obroni.
And that's true even of Ghanaians who move to the States and they come back and they've been called Obroni.
Yeah, they call him Obroni.
because they're Americanized.
Because the mindset has been said, you are out there in diaspora. So when you come back, you are part of the white people who come here to visit and other stuff.
But I think that says a lot, because we in the States could argue that Africans on the continent have a very European mindset because of colonialism.
Yeah.
And
I think because of what they say and what they portray out there.
Yeah.
what they portray. You see, they show only the good, the beautiful things for us here to believe this. How there is, so you see a very young Ghanaian men around. You ask them, oh, so do you want to go to Europe? Yeah, hey, if I get Europe, I will go. If I get US, I will go. You see, because of what they be seeing, what they be hearing, and rather they will paint us black over there. So finally, to end this interview, what are you telling our brothers and sisters who has not yet been in the motherland?
Woo! What are you waiting for? Save up your coins. It does not take a lot. You don't need to be filthy, stinking rich when you come here. Just come. It's about the people, it's about the experience, it's about the vibrations, and it's about how you feel coming back home and reconnecting with spirit and love and everything beautiful that goes on the continent. Yes.
All right. So I say thank you.
I want to clap your hand, but I've been eating mango and pineapple with this.
Yeah.